is now time to open up the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Starting with the obvious, let's go ahead and open up day 1. For the very first day of this Advent Calendar, we get the one thing everybody's been wanting out of this Advent Calendar, and that's the GOAT himself, Babu Frick. And I guarantee you almost every single LEGO Star Wars fan, including myself, is finally glad to see Babu Frick in LEGO. I've gotta admit, LEGO has done a very impressive job on this little figure.
Hey!
Looking at the box art alone, I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm actually gonna enjoy this Advent Calendar. Because over the past 10 plus years, we have gotten pretty crappy builds, and what this looks like on the box, the builds actually look really good. And we also get a red-eyed C-3PO. Because honestly guys, I'm getting sick and tired of getting a bunch of micro builds from other Advent Calendars from over the years. I have a ton of Advent Calendar builds from over the years stored inside of this drawer in my drawer tower. I'm actually glad I got an Advent Calendar I'm going to enjoy this year. Before we go ahead and open up bag 2 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar, I gotta point something out. Look how tiny Babu Frick is compared to the box. He's easily one of those you'll blink and you'll miss it spots. I had to point that out, but let's go ahead and open up day 2. Today we get what appears to be a workbench with a data pad on the left, and this piece right here, which I have no idea what this goes to yet, and a yellow mug, and what appears to be a little seat area for Babu Frick. I'm not for sure. As of right now, I don't know what this is, but on the end, there is this end piece that seems to connect to other parts of this build. So as we go on in the Advent Calendar, hopefully we can complete this thing. And that's it for day 2 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Why is day 3 of the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendars always on the top right corner? Like, I've noticed this for the past few years. Seriously, why is it always on the top right corner? But anyways, let's go ahead and open up day 3 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get the infamous red-eyed C-3PO from Episode 9. Nothing else is special about this C-3PO besides its red eyes. We've seen the red-eyed variant of C-3PO before in Rebuild the Galaxy's Dark Falcon, where C-3PO was a bounty hunter that had a black arm. And honestly, after this Advent Calendar series is over, I might take the head off of this C-3PO and make a brand new C-3PX head. For anyone who doesn't know who C-3PX is, he is from Star Wars Legends, and I am currently making a LEGO stop motion featuring him. Here's a sneak peek right here.
I am C-3PX, Human Cyborg Termination.
And that's it for day 3. It is now time to open up day 4 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a pretty decent brick-built pit droid. Honestly, I can't wait for today LEGO makes molded pit droids, which I doubt that will ever happen at this point. Overall, I do like this little build. There's only one problem I have with this build, and that's the legs. Now, you might be asking what's wrong with the legs. Let me show you. You can't even place the pit droid on Lego studs with these things in the way. Honestly, someday I need to make a video of me modifying this pit droid. Like I said, I have nothing else against this pit droid build. I think it's amazing compared to the 2020 version. The only problem I have are the use of legs. And that's it for day 4. It is now time to open up day 5 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a chair build, and this is not an ordinary chair. This is the very chair C-3PO sits on in The Rise of Skywalker, where Babu Frick reprograms him to translate the Sith dagger.
Yep, droid ready.
I'm gonna be brutally honest, I think this is the only scene in the entire movie everybody enjoyed. And that's it for day 5. It is now time to open up day 6 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get what appears to be a custodial gonk droid. Now, I might be entirely wrong, but this is what it looks like to me. On one side, the droid holds a black spoon, and the other side, a broom, and the broom was what made me think this was a custodial version of the gonk droid. Now, there might be a droid that's like this or looks like this in Star Wars that I don't know about. If there is, let me know down below. Honestly, this advent calendar is gonna make me wonder what kind of droids Babu Frick is working on in his workshop. But if I got the identity of this droid wrong, please let me know down below in the comments. To me, it looks like a gonk droid that cleans bathrooms. And that's it for day 6. It is now time to open up day 7 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get Ahsoka's astromech droid from the Clone Wars, R7A7. I'm honestly glad we got this droid in another set because I love the paint job and design of this astromech droid. And honestly, I could use the dome for a different astromech droid if I wanted to, and that's another reason why I'm glad it's in another set. Still though, LEGO needs to release different types of astromech droids. Hell, LEGO should release a custom kind of set that you can make your own astromech droids with different parts, different colors. You guys get the idea pretty much. But anyways, that's it for day R7A7. It is now time to open up day 8 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a Buzz Droid. I'm not gonna lie, I do not like the build of this Buzz Droid. The ones that we've gotten in the past, like the one in the 2014 Vulture Droid set, was a lot better than this. And why didn't they include the printed pieces that are usually on Buzz Droids? If you don't know what I'm talking about, here's an image on the screen. Overall, this Buzz Droid is trash to me. And that's it for day 8. It is now time to open up day 9 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we really don't get anything special. Well, I take that back since this whole Advent Calendar is themed around droids and Babu Frick. We get a box full of extra droid parts. But the one thing that is really special about today is we get the battle droid legs in gold color for the first time. If you wanted to, you could also take the black leg and swap it out for one of R7A7's red legs. Here's what this looks like for anybody wondering. And that's it for day 9. It is now time to open up day 10 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a tool rack, and to be completely honest, I honestly don't know how Babu Frick is going to use any of these tools, since these tools are way bigger than he is. And if you look on both sides of the build, this will show you that I was right about day 2, and both of these connect. Here's what this looks like connected. But on a serious note, like I just said, how is Babu Frick supposed to use any of these tools? They're way bigger than he is, like, come on, LEGO. And that's it for day 10. It is now time to open up day 11 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get something for all the Andor fans out there. We finally get an official LEGO B2 EMO, or B2 EMO is what other people call them. For all of you that don't know who B2 EMO is, which honestly, every single Star Wars fan should know who this droid is at this point. B2 EMO was Cassian Andor's mother's pet droid that had a constant stuttering problem. And now he resides on that one farm planet where Bix Colleen is at. I'm sorry I forgot the name of the planet. But anyways, it's a happy day for all the Andor fans out there, and that's it for day 11. It is now time to open up day 12 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get the other BD droid that appeared in the Book of Boba Fett. Not to be confused with Cal Kestis' famous partner BD-1, this droid is named BD-72 according to Bricklink. And what's funny is I actually own 3 of these droids now because I'm using one of these droids for a mock. And it's actually a really sad mock, so stay tuned for that mock. Anyways, I don't want to give any details of that mock. That's it for day 12. I'm just kidding, guys. Here is what the mock looks like. As you can see, it is still a work in progress, or you can say it's not a work in progress because technically, this is considered a junk droid. As you can see right beside this massive junk droid, here is today's BD-72. And here is the BD-72 that I'm using on the mock. Let me know your thoughts on this junk droid down below. It's not finished yet, but it's still a work in progress. Honestly, looking at this BD-72, it's honestly sad. It's now time to open up day 13 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get this little vehicle for the Jawa minifigure that's supposed to come later on in this set. On the back of the build, there is a place where you can store any droid that you want that comes in this set. And this middle gap is where the Jawa minifigure goes, I assume, because there are two pistols sticking out on both sides, and these are what I assume controls this little vehicle. Overall, it is a very nice build you could use as an Easter egg and something in a mock, but that's it for day 13. It's now time to open up day 14 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Oh, I guess I was wrong on what goes on the back of that vehicle from yesterday. Well, guys, now I feel like a complete idiot because today's build is actually a crane that goes to the back of yesterday's build. And here I thought the back of this build was supposed to transport droids. Here's what the crane looks like attached to the build. The crane can rotate 360 degrees, and it can be used to pick up R7A7, and to transport her around if you wanted to. And that's it for day 14, and I am so sorry I lied to you guys about yesterday and what this vehicle does. It is now time to open up day 15 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. And speaking of the hype of the previous 2 days, here is the Jawa minifigure itself. This is actually a unique Jawa because it features a ugly green sweater with a Gonk droid in the middle along with 2 BD droids, and on the back there is an astromech droid along with 2 BB droids on the side. Overall, in my opinion, this has got to be the best ugly Christmas sweater in all of the LEGO Star Wars holiday sets. And that's it for day 15. I got bored and I started playing with the build from day 13, and I just realized when I put the Jawa in the driver's seat, I don't like it. Mostly because his hands cannot reach the control levers. And in this video, I'm going to do a modification tutorial step by step. First, let's start by removing the pistol pieces and replace them with these 2 black lever pieces. There, now this looks like something the Jawa can actually drive. However, I want to try and add one more piece. I want to add this control panel piece so that way he can control the crane. Well, that's not working out the way I want it to, so I'm going to add a few more pieces just so this will look good. Now, to make this modification work, take 2 of these 1x2s and stack them together, and place them in the gap of the build. Now, put the Jawa inside the build, and there you go. Let me know your thoughts on this modification down below in the comments. It is now time to open up day 16 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a Treadwell droid. You know, fun fact, I'm actually needing this piece that's holding together the arms for a build that I'm working on. And I'm debating whether or not to just order a new one on Bricklink or just leave this on here. For those of you that don't know, it was that weird droid that was on the Sandcrawler in A New Hope. And to be honest, I like the design of this Treadwell droid a lot better than the one that came out in the UCS Sandcrawler back in 2014. I honestly want to replace these arms with some of the rotating 360 arms that are on Clone Army Customs for battle droids. And that's it for day 16. It is now time to open up day 17 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. But first, you need to move. I was already wondering when we were going to get one of these sooner or later. Today, we get a battle droid, which is honestly not a surprise for LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendars at this point, but this one is different. This battle droid has a dark bluish gray arm and a backpack, which, to be honest, you never see these with LEGO battle droids nowadays. You can also swap the droid's leg and torso piece with the ones that come in the droid box, and here's what that looks like for anybody wondering. And honestly, between me and you guys, I like this a lot better than the official one. And that's it for day 17. It is now time to open up day 18 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get another piece that goes to Babu Frick's workshop. And in this piece of the workshop, there is what appears to be paint cans and 2 boxes that contain 2 transparent studs and a battle droid head. Okay, I just thought of something with this battle droid head. I'm gonna need to borrow these for a second. And the extra arms from yesterday's build. And the head. And now we have 2 battle droids in this advent calendar. I don't know why I just did that. I just got bored filming this. But anyways, that's it for day 18. It's now time to open up day 19 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a Christmas-themed mouse droid. Or if you wanted to, you can call it a Santa Claus-themed mouse droid or a peppermint candy cane mouse droid. I do like this mouse droid, but however, it is way bigger and larger compared to other mouse droids that we've gotten in the past. And that's it for day 19. It is now time to open up day 20 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get one of the new Super Battle Droids. Well, I shouldn't really say new because this minifigure has been out for almost 2 years now. It's honestly hard to believe 2024 is almost 2 years ago. And the reason why I considered a Super Battle Droid new is because LEGO actually introduced a new mold for the Super Battle Droid torso in this battle pack. And before that battle pack released, we haven't got a Super Battle Droid in a set since 2015. Here's a side-by-side comparison compared to the new Super Battle Droid and the old Super Battle Droid. As you can see, the old one's head is a lot bigger, and the newer one's head is a lot smaller, plus it has this circle on the side. And that's it for day 20. It's now time to open up day 21 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get a pretty decent probe droid build. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the build of the probe droid, however, what sucks is there isn't one of these clip pieces on the back. Another thing that I like is the inclusion of this lightsaber stick piece that's used to help the probe droid float, and that it's in transparent white, and the only minifigure that's known to have this lightsaber is Ahsoka. And that's it for day 21. It is now time to open up day 22 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't know the name of this droid, but I think it's the medical droid from The Empire Strikes Back in green, and it's supposed to be dressed up as a Christmas tree. Overall, I do like that this droid is in green instead of black. And that's it for day 22. It is now time to open up day 23 of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. Today, we get what appears to be the final piece of the workshop. This piece contains a shovel, which I don't know how Babu Frick's gonna use that because it's bigger than he is, and a trash can featuring 2 droid arms. For anyone wondering, here's what the droid arms look like. I gotta admit, seeing this workshop makes me want to use this as a background Easter egg in a LEGO stop motion in the future. And that's it for day 23. It is now time to open up the final day, which is day 24, of the LEGO Star Wars 2025 Advent Calendar. For the final day, we get this BB-8 snowman and this mini Christmas tree. The top hat's supposed to go on BB-8, but I only took it off so you could see what his face looks like. I actually do like this snowman BB-8. It's very detailed and it looks very cool, and I'd like to feature it in a Christmas mock as an Easter egg. I gotta admit, this has gotta be the best advent calendar, or one of the best advent calendars that we've gotten by far. And I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and a Happy Holidays to those who don't celebrate Christmas.